Hello my dear little students. In this video we shall try to have an idea in a very brief way about odd numbers, even numbers, prime and composite numbers. You may have an idea about all these type of numbers, but just to revise so that we can attempt some question related to the concept. So as you may be knowing that an odd number is a number which is not divisible by 2. So the numbers which are not divisible by 2 are odd numbers. For example, numbers like 1, this is not divisible by 2. Number like 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, say 27, say 39 and so on. So these numbers you can see are not divisible by 2. These are odd numbers. Now what is an even number? An even number is a number which is exactly divisible by 2. That means the numbers which if divided by 2 gives a remainder of 0. Whereas in case of odd number, if you divide these numbers by 2, it will give remainders which is not 0. Basically this will give you remainder 1. So what numbers are even numbers? Let us take examples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 and so on. Then comes 28. There are 18 20s in between. 28 and there are many some even numbers in between here also. 28, say 40 and so on. So such type of numbers are even numbers. So what did I say? That the numbers which are not divisible by 2. Suppose you take an example, say 27, and if you divide 27 by 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. You will get 1 as the remainder. You will get 1 as the remainder. So as you are getting a remainder, so 27 is an odd number. Now for example, if you take suppose 28 and you divide this 28 by 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, get remainder as 0. Remainder as 0. So 28 is an even number. So now how will you understand whether any given number is an odd number or even number? Let us try to figure out that. As you see over here, for odd number we have got a series like this: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, which is written over here also, 13, 15 and blah blah blah, 27, 39 and so on. Whereas for even number we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 28, 38, 40, etc. So now looking into this pattern, we can clearly judge that the number where the unit place digit is either 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, these are odd numbers. Suppose I give you a number 4569. So now if I ask you whether this is an odd or even number, you just have to look into the unit place. If the unit place contains either of these numbers, either of these digits 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, that whole number is an odd number. Suppose if I give you some other number, says 3, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. Now this is a very big number, and if you are asked whether this is an odd or even number, you need not to divide this by 2 and check. You just look into the unit place, and if this unit place is either of these digits, if it is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, that number is an odd number. So this thing you have to remember for odd numbers. Similarly, let me take a space over here. Similarly, if you have number like 3358. Now, if you see over here, the unit place digit is not 13579, it is 8. So this number is an even number. So if the unit place digit is 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, that number is an even number. You need not to divide the whole number by 2 and check whether the remainder is 0 or not. For example, if I give you another number 999990, and you are asked whether this is an odd or even number, the unit place digit is 0. Here you can see that if the unit place digit is 0, the whole number is an even number, irrespective of the other digits in that particular number. You just have to look at the unit place. Okay, so let me summarize what I say. So if the units place digit is 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, that number is odd number. If the unit place digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that number is an even number. So I hope you have understood how to judge a number just by looking into it, whether it is an odd or even number.